Hi everybody, it's Lynn from Mockingbird in Maine, and I have a Jane Austen theme junk journal to show you. This one I have made using two covers from a vintage Reader's Digest book that I have covered with a faux leather look technique that I learned from Debbie at Ephemera's Vintage Garden. I'll put that link down below for the tutorial. I kind of changed it up with the supplies that I had on hand, but it's still, I just love the technique that she teaches, and I love how it came out. The covers have a lace on the edge, and I've distressed little flower-shaped eyelets. It is bound with twine. And on the cover here we have muslin, tea-dyed muslin tie closure that just comes completely off. And I have also used a lot from a kit, Jane Austen kit from Artie Mays. I'll also put that link down below. And I have also used a lot of the Ephemera's Vintage Garden printables too. And I will put that link. And so the image on the cover, and I've backed it with some cheesecloth and some muslin that I've frayed, a little book plate here, and this is, it does have decorative paper, but it's plain enough that you could write something on it. And this one, it has 7 highly embellished pages, 14 back and front, and then also the inside front covers. I've done a new thing where, let's go inside so I can show you. Each page I've sewn together a few pages from a book to establish a base for the embellishments, because I was loading it up with so much stuff. I wanted something a little thicker than just cardstock or what have you. So right inside the front cover, we have lace pockets, a little collage here, and a little ticket here, and a Latin vocabulary flashcard, a journaling card, Tim Holtz people. And this is just a couple of pages from a vintage flower book that I have, and a tag. This is from the kit. There's a lot of removable journaling space in all the pockets, and that's why, although there aren't that many pages, there is a lot of journaling space in this journal. A pocket here with some more embellishments, some seam binding, a vintage button, a lot of lace, little journaling cards and tags, a little lace on the tab of that one. In this pocket, I'm not positive where I got this. I have a couple of these style images, and it might have been the Graphics Fairy, but I honestly don't remember. Does that happen to you guys? I print stuff out that I find and then put it in my stash, and then when I go to use it, I don't know where I got it. Here's a big lace pocket here with a little pink flower. And some collage layering on the page itself. This is Ephemera's Vintage Garden, as well as this. Here we have a little garment pin with a button. This is from the Artie Mays kit, and I left the tags together, so when you open it up, some journaling space. On this page we have a vintage button card, and then on the side here, 2 journaling tags with tabs, lace, and some gray ribbon. On this page This image was black and white, and I've colored it, done a little bit of coloring with some colored pencils. Give it a little more interest. And this page is a glassine bag, and we've got tucked inside all kinds of stuff. Make sure I get everything out. And we've got another journaling tag. Journaling cards and a vintage lotto card. And underneath here is another additional tuck with another journaling tag and some vintage lace attached, and that just goes right in behind the bag. Here we have two little double pockets with vintage pink lace, and inside both of these are a small ephemera, another flash card. Everything's been distressed on the back, or coffee or tea dyed. Mostly I've done a lot of distress inks on this one. Another little, I've added a little always on the back of that. And again, all the pages are just a few pages sewn together. Here's a nice pocket, piece of a doily. And that you could really put some more stuff in. Lots of space. Journaling tag. And an envelope here from the kit. With more journaling space inside. And this just tucks right in there. But again, let's see how much space there is. So you could, and over here we have a layering of different laces. And just another little collage in the back. This is a piece of a Edith Holden book page that I just thought was very pretty. And another from the kit. Tim Holtz. And here's a tiny little fabric. This is muslin I've stamped in a little paper ruffle with a tiny little journal inside, with some more additional journaling space. Oh, I love this page. Here we have, this is an old, I believe it was a handkerchief. I've made a pocket and included another journal inside, a little paper clip with a charm. And this is lace, and it's sewn right on, and more journaling pages, all coffee and tea dyed. Some ledger, and that just tucks right in. Oops, oh, the charm came off. There, technical difficulties. Fix that after. Here is Edith Holden page, and I've sewn it on, created a pocket, and inside is an envelope from the kit with more journaling papers, some scraps to journal on, and another little tag. And that just tucks right in. I mean, you can put more in there too. It's a full pocket. On this page, we have another little tuck here with some lace and an image I printed out. And this is, I love this. This is from the kit. And we have another little journaling tag and another little mini journal that I created. I've sewn on a collage on the front. And this is more, just some more little places to write. Tucks right in. Over here we have a pocket. It's muslin. I've stamped and added flower image, die cut, and some assorted trims. Beautiful rose image on the page. And here is another mini journal. And this just has a lace closure. Comes right out. It's in through the little eyelets. And this printable is also from the kit. And this one has a bunch of pages in it. All tea or coffee dyed. And that just tucks right into that cloth pocket. Here we have this is a big wide belly band of lace. And I've gessoed some of the page. This is 2 more journaling tags with some dyed seam binding attached. And those just tuck right in as well. Over here, we have a little belly band, a ruffle of some cotton muslin, belly band with a little bag that I've distressed and added flowers and buttons, and then inside are tiny little journaling cards and papers assorted, with space to write some thoughts, or you could put them throughout the journal where you like, glue them in on different pages. Another little scrap, a little piece from Tim Holtz. Whoops. And those all tuck right in this little bag. And in this pocket is some silk, gray silk, another little journaling tag, and I've attached flower petals. And that tucks right in there. Here we have, this page actually does have some journaling space on the page with another little tuck. And this is an envelope I made from a book page. And another little journaling card inside. And on the back we have a pocket, and tucked in there is a piece of paper folded like an envelope, coffee dyed, for additional journaling space. And an envelope from the kit. I've attached a vintage button and included another journaling card. And then down here in the little lace tuck, I've created just a tiny floating library pocket with another little tiny journaling card. And that goes in there. And that is the back. There's a lot of little places you can move stuff and rearrange, and I'll show you. It's tied in the middle here, the twine. It's double knotted, so it's very secure. But if you really wanted to, you could, move the pages, untie it, move the pages around, rearrange things to the way that you want them. But again, there's also a lot of extra room to tuck in more journaling and more ephemera or photos or souvenirs. And I hope you like it. And if you do, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm very happy with how this one turned out. It's a little different than what I'm used to doing with the hardcover tomes, and I really enjoyed the really embellishing, like putting a lot in each page. That was a lot of fun. So thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye guys.